What's up guys, Blue here from Elm City Trailer. Today we're coming at you with Belmont's newest generation of dump trailers, and that is the DLX model. The DLX has taken over for the DTX, their older heavy duty, low profile dump trailer. This thing's been completely redesigned and we're going to show you the new features on it. So this is a 14-foot 16K, so it's got 8K axles. What'll come standard on Belmont's 14K, which a lot of people don't do till their 16Ks, is a flat mount pintle plate or coupler plate. You can see we have I-beam frame, one piece into the frame rail, from tongue into the frame rail, both sides. Hydraulic jack is going to be standard on any DLX that you order. This jack's a air return is what you call it, so it's a power down air return back up. They've redesigned the toolbox so it houses the reservoir needed to pump the new telescopic piston that's on the DLX, but it also gives you big storage over here for chains, straps, tools, blocks, cones, whatever you need. Some things that it's going to come with, which they've always come with, is bungee cords for the tarp, pull cord for the tarp. Also comes with hooks that you can mount on the sides for the tarp. Here, come on over here again. Quarter remote, obviously standard. We got a 110 charger that you can plug in and charge your battery with, also as a tester. We're doing a diverter valve in here for to switch between the two functions, which is the jack and the dump. So we turn that, we have hydraulic jack function, and then we flip this valve back, and we have dump function, which we'll lift that up later. So as you can see, all the front's all new, redesigned. It's a Stillwell forward telescopic piston. This is a 5-stage. They went with a 5-stage piston to keep the height of it below the height of the dump body. They also use this, obviously this is a short wall. They do a 44-inch high side version for option on the DLX. They use the same piston for that, but yeah, 5-stage telescopic piston. Your spare mount is right up here in the front too, housing that big 17.5 for the 8K axle. We have a raised front tarp holder with board brackets. Coming down, you could see the body itself is completely different. It's a formed wall, formed steel wall. So the way this is designed, and the way this is all boxed in up on the top, it's a much sturdier, much stronger wall. They've brought it out, so now you can see the outside of the wall is almost flush with the outside of the fender and the tires. Makes it much easier for loading with a smaller machine. It gives you more room in the body as well. So down here, where the body starts, this is going to be 81 inches in here still. So down here is still the standard width of any 714 or 7 wide dump trailer in general, so you could still fit a bigger skid steer or mini excavator that's like 79, 80 inches wide, the track machines. Moving down the side too, we now have a formed fender. This fender's a lot more sturdy, a little more heavy duty than the old style they did. So when I say formed, that means how they made a bend here, and then they made another bend here, and this is all welded in together, and you have this face to the fender here. That thing's solid. Front step, rear step, those are standard options. Stabilizer jacks in the back. You can see your rear board bracket. Also, you got stake pockets that are up on top of the wall, the body. Show that because you can see here you have that room for your board here, and then your 2x4 to come up. You also have this thing, how this is designed and boxed in. the wall of this thing. If you whack into this with a bucket of the machine, excavator, skid steer, tractor, anything like that, like this thing's solid and it's gonna last. We have a true three-way gate, so I'll show you the few different, or the three different ways to open it. So we pull that safety pin and pick this lever up. This allows the dump gate to open like a standard dump truck gate. We'll close that one. Now you have to fold down like a tailgate on a pickup truck. You just pick up on those safety pins, drop that bar down. We're gonna do this on both sides. Now, watch on the side, that chain that's hooked up, this one's a little tighter than that one, but this chain allows this to be a spreader gate too. So it'll hold it down in this position, also hold it down, hold it from opening too much in the other position so you can spread material with it. Shut that. Shut that. And now we have your barn door, which seems to be the most popular on most dump trailers. We open this up here, bring this around town. You can see right here, this latch. So that's beveled on the bottom, so it's automatically gonna pop into place and lock this door out. Easy peasy. Now, you're wide open, your doors are open, they're held there, you can dump, you're good to go. Ramps. Down in this ramp pocket here. A little dusty. They can go from outside to the inside of these rails here. Another cool thing that they do is on the DLX now, they're gonna do these 4 or 8 D-rings, 4 up each side, standard. They've always done this to where they've welded the ring to a plate and then welded that plate into the body. Inside the body, standard option on a DLX, hard ox floor. So this is an 11 gauge hard ox steel floor. Pick up on these, allow you to bring this back and stone back. Shut, like that. Come around back on this side. Your stabilizer jack, obviously just like the other side. Your 2 steps. They've also added these lights on the upright of the body back here. These lights act as a stop tail turn. So not only are they running lights, but these will flash with your brake lights. They'll go on with your brake lights and they'll go on with your blinkers. Pretty cool option. Makes it a lot more visible at night. So same thing on this side. We'll lift it up here because they've added huge storage box underneath. Anyone who's familiar with a telescopic piston knows that they're a little slower than the traditional underbody hoist or scissor, but they're way stronger. They don't care where the weight's distributed in the body, and they'll never let you down. Again, that's a 5-stage, so that's not even done with the 2nd stage, but obviously you see the safety prop on the side there. They've redesigned the safety prop on this to make it this entire piece. And this will allow the body to sit on both sides, or it allowed the body to be supported on both sides. A lot safer, really is what's needed on any 7 wide. You know, instead of just like one bar on one side. A lot nicer, a lot safer. Also covers what's in your storage box in here. So they've added this little cover up in the front here. You could, and then it's a mesh bottom, so self-cleaning. You could fit whatever you need in here. Put your it'll fit full-size hand tools like shovels, rakes, brooms, that kind of stuff. Then you got to cover it up with that. And we'll drop this down. Before I drop it down, the last thing I'll point out on this is now with the one-piece I-beam frame and the subframe, how they've built the subframe underneath the body, the subframe now sits within the frame rails, not on top of each other. So it's allowed the body to get slightly lower. So again, this is the DLX8214 16K, 8K axles, with that big 17.5-inch wheel and tire. A lot of new cool features on this. The redesign of the trailer is awesome. So if you want to see more about these trailers, we have them down here in stock. We got them up on the website. Check Belmont out on the web. If you got any questions specifically about this, drop it down in the comments. We'll answer it right there. Thank you guys for watching.